Hello from Team Yat Dragon. This is the Sifu, and welcome my believers, my disciples, my believers and believers to be. So everyone, this series is going to be showing more magic in action. Okay, the Chinese magic we do in action. So there will be less theories and stuff. So for you guys who may be new to my channel or just new to this video or whatever, you will feel or you may feel very confused about some stuff that we're talking about because it's not really easy and not really meant for like any other outsiders to just come in and understand everything. It's complicated. So if you have any questions or anything you want to ask, feel free to comment below. Maybe we can point you to a link of a video we already have and stuff like that. So we'll just continue on and enjoy the show. So maybe it will be very hard to understand. You don't know what we're doing, but it's just fun to watch. So watch, and I'll try my best to not confuse everyone. Now for my disciples, okay, you guys, this is the video on Fu, how to activate and empower your Fu. I'm not sure how to explain this in English, but the word check, okay, check means to wrap or to bond or to tie up some power energies into something. That is check. Now for example, okay, just for example, if I have a stick, okay, I want to check this with something. Or maybe say, okay, let me check this with a piece of rope. Now I take the rope and tie it. Now there's checked, okay? If I want to check this and mark it yours, okay, so it's your stick. Now because there's the ownership that needs to be checked to this thing. So now I have to maybe stick on the label with your name or whatever. It marks that it's yours. So that is also a form of check. Now another form of check is like this. If say you are going to enter the building and you need some access card, the card to go beep and then the door opens, okay? So in order for you to be authorized to enter the building building management have to check a card on you or to you. So now you have the card, you're bonded with the authority, the power, the energy, with like this card, okay? Now you have this, and now you can and enter the building. So that is also a form of check, to check Fu, to check these talisman or whatever you call them. There's no English word for them, but they are usually interpreted as talisman. The word in English for talisman usually means something that you carry and it brings you like protection or good luck, whatever. But these are not only for that, okay? We use these Fu for many purposes, such as for cultivation, for exorcism, for other things, many things, okay? So these Fu here, what I have, they are for infusing our energies, the magic power, into these, and then use it on your altar or on yourself to cultivate the magic power here or here and such. So this is like a training training magic power training Fu. Okay, so right now the Fu is done by writing and then stamping with the stamps. So different stamp setup will have different usage and operating process, whatever you call that. Okay, so after we're done with all these pre-production, pre-check Fu work, okay, now it's time to make it to activate it. Okay, now it's like this thing is done with the pregnancy stage. Now let's push it out. Okay, so to do that, I will run through the most complicated version right here. So let's start, my disciples. Let's go. First of all, we have the lighter. First thing is open altar to Hoi Tan. The altar is not open for work yet. when you are like this. Okay, now let's lit up the candles and open altar. Take your lighter. Internal work candle, the man cook lap chop. Okay, this is the internal work. Okay. Now the mo cook. Now this one is the external work candle. Okay. And then this one. Flame going down. Sometimes the candles is like that. Okay, it's fine. Okay, guys. Now take 3 incense. Now I'm just talking as if everyone is my disciples, so just excuse me if you don't understand. But anyway, for the disciples, now we want to hoi tan to open the altar to connect to the lineage power source for doing work. Now lit 3 incense with the external method. Now doing the internal candle first. Get the fire from the external candle. Get the fire from here. And get the fire from here. Okay, after you're done, calmly, okay, don't freak out about the fire. Go like that. Good. Now, this is our altar opening incense. So it's the main key or the main power, the main energy that push and launch your altar's door open. So let's put all our power spells in the Sam Zhao, okay, the heart spells. Now to do this, because we are opening the door or the portal of the altar, we use the right hand to hold the external method, Mo method, like this. Okay, let's go. So for the video's purpose, I will say the spell out loud, so just not to bore everyone. But when you are doing it yourself, remember to do it in your mind. Okay, don't recite that out loud. Put this at your chest level, not here, but the chest level. Okay, let's go. Like something about like something going to check checking. You know something like something going to check like after you're done, okay, bow once, enough. Okay, now to put incense up for this one, see we have 3 incense, one of them is kind of weird, but anyway, take the center and put this at the very back center of the pot, okay? Now take the left one and put it on the right side of the pot. Now take your remaining one and put it on the left side of the pot. So the 3 incense is spaced apart about like 1.5 inches so, like the width of a thumb. Now this is called the Dai Sam Yun Hang. Okay, they're the 3 majors. Okay, right now we're done with the putting the power there. Let's open the altar. Hearty Moon. Okay, put your short finger. Okay, now my disciples, you should have learned this. Okay, let's go. Power spell again. Okay, think something about it's not going to be thinking.陰陽有路路不開，船起一轉入神開，急急如律令開，天氣無極陰陽開路，369隨意。Take your bell. After you're done, take your bell. Now this one, okay. 3 times, 9 times, circle clockwise. 通神法令. Okay, now the altar is officially portaled out for doing work to the lineage power network. Now this is just the basic, but usually for like some more power needed situation, we'll also do Cheng Shen with the Cheng Shen Zhao, which is the spell and the magic to summon the energy from the lineage power source to your altar. Now it's like you open the door, but the door is open. No one is coming to you. You have to go out and grab stuff. It's not like something is coming or transmitting to you yet. When you do the Cheng Shen Zhao, it's actually to summon the energy to come in from the lineage network to your altar. Right now, you just open. It's like you just connected internet, but nothing is coming through yet. Okay, but we can do it just like this for the simple method. Now, this is the most complicated version, which I'm just going to show you guys. Some disciples are not even here yet, but anyway, just have fun watching, okay? Now, with your left hand sword finger, clamp the fu, facing yourself, okay? Put this right here and put the finger up. Okay, heart spells, the power spells. Link, something I found, I can't go your teeth. Check, check, stop. Draw a symbol. And then go like that. Stop. Okay, now that we have infused all the power spells, the Sam Zhao, and also doing the symbols and stuff on it, it now has the capital inside. Okay, the capital is like your base energy. Okay, this is like the capital, the resources that is going to be used to do the work that you're going to attune it to later on. Now, with our other instruments, you can also do this. Now, this is to solidify the energy inside, to like condense it, like when you are having a bunch of flour and then you want to like squeeze it to make it dense, okay, so that it's going to be more powerful. Of course, these are not ordinary instruments. They're all empowered and not just like you take any instrument and can work, okay? So now, the second step after doing this, okay, is to take this and do the portal opening. So grab the fu with your right hand like so, okay, scissor. Facing yourself, okay? Hoi Tin Mun, open portal. Say one heart spell, or you can say all. 陰陽有路路不開，旋起一轉，入神胎及急於有力開。無極陰陽開路，三百咁起。Okay, now we are done with the portal opening. Flip the fu over. and clamp with your right hand. Now with this right here, right, like so, we'll do the Chik Fu Zhao. Chik Fu Zhao is the spells that actually will bond the specific power and purpose and usage to the fu. Okay, we put the capital, but there's no authority or special power attuned yet. This thing is still like just, you just have the resources, but now we need to build the building so that it can make use of the resources in a certain way that you need it to work. So let's do this one. 神父真天能無極定，乾坤336未朝天燈急於來力斥。Okay, my disciples, remember when you do this Yam Kimchi stomp like this, down to the low and to the left side, and then out like that. Okay, back to the fu and blow. 斥乎而令入大羅三路北角山水開源，自之天有真法傳承我真符來站落站落角上結斥盡力無邊急於來力斥。台即係山可如傳你不加通過陽之山真定道上平應上大羅山即係單太一動斥盡力通三山過山過水過山河飛龍過月玩三個急於來力斥。五雷王俾你今日頭髮都蘇為傳原木水頭髮形口嚟啲啦，發頭爐火都啲天龍雷嘅神咁呢條急於來斥。上龍頭天啊，三龍佛都在傳承真路去重慶叫做雲龍潭海水龍珠煉三龍火到三比九龍長槍，斥住九龍靈之係冇限及急於來斥。Now the Chik Fu spells is done, you flip the fu over and put it on the table. Okay. Now this step you can use your bakwa or you can skip it, but here let's might as well use it. Okay. Using the bakwa, the mirror here, the octagon mirror, which is also specially attuned, of course. They are for different purposes. So the first one we'll be using is the concave mirror, okay, which is to help these to absorb whatever we're going to do later on. Okay, so let's hold it like so. This hand sign. Okay, hold. Say your heart spells once. Draw the symbol tickling. Okay, now let's do the Hoi Guang. Hoi Guang is to directly translate it as open light, but it's actually not. It's like to infuse different kinds of energy that allows the fu to pass and be transmit through different rhythms and dimensions and stuff like that. So by doing different Hoi Guang, the opening different lights to it, it's sort of like light, but it's like giving it the energy and power to transmit its energy through the 9 dimensions. So let's go. First one, Sun Guang. Hand sign. Okay. Heart spell once. Stomp. Down and draw your symbol. Yun Gong, second one. Okay. You can do more heart spells for this one if you like, but here we just do one. Ha! Yun Gong Tava Pelican, Kun, Cup You, like, ho! Ting Guang. We're going to go to the Mongol Cup You, Ling. Con ngân tiền mạnh chẳng có một cấp dưới đó lên. Thì đây một cái quan gì thì cho ta thì những một thiên một thang thiên sang ta là hình cấp dưới đó lên. 而家永發大天急急如律令。令上話原門天飛流落之，乜咁如律令。上你冇擺到浪急急如律令。哇！個出現速而矛攻急急如律令。好光出現這種天急急如律令。Hey, now this one is 三羅神功。三羅神功我變成風風這種天急急如律令。Okay, now after all these stuff, putting the, you can see these are like the energy pass, they're like the access card. Okay, now using the convex mirror right here, empowered, same thing, it helps, now it's going to help the energy to beam out. Okay, to beam, to transmit. Okay. Okay, so right now, this is going to be a lot of movement going to happen right now. Okay, this step right now is to do a lot of procedure to give the Fu the ultimate ability to have control over its power usage. So right now the Fu is activated. Basically, it can be used, but the problem is it's not going to be controlled usage. And in order to have the Fu have its own control power to sense when to use the power and when to not use the power, that is a lot of work to do. So right now the Fu's power, if you just let go right here, it just keep on draining. And that is why the new students and newbies, their Fu, even if they can activate it, it's just good for a day or two. And then as they learn more, it can last longer. Because the Fu energy just keep on being used up. Right now, we need to do stuff to set the Fu to control its usage and the depletion rate and stuff like that. So just to make it be controlled and so we're now going to like tune the whole Fu's internal energies and stuff. So let's go. Hỏi盡天上地下降九六嘅你照天窗，借天蓋地神開路陰陽兩道神中藏，天靈靈地靈靈神光一地入陣應急急如律令。虎頭龍火倉虎尾龍光收虎洞龍形藏前蓬不放光風光傳真如風入之中藏，年紀有為法同代開光急急如律令。神化藏金光虎龍翅中藏，龍潭神雲無聊繞照天窗，藏入天上光，藏進地下光，虎光藏天地，天地虎中藏，急急如律令。報生神龍色符亮，兩眼放光耀吉祥，吞雲吐霧火靈動，龍飛鳳舞生牛羊，陰陽戚起法靈行，神龍過月速速臨，急急如律令。 勅符生萬里，萬里符生光，虎頭發龍火，虎尾龍生光。神龍虎上國，虎起百名身；神龍虎中國，龍鳳結祥雲；神龍虎下國，百邪不能侵。神虎金戚起，六神不隔人，急急如律令。勅天靈靈，地靈靈，神光武器入世靈。天龍藏形有為法，符龍入月脫胎形。神龍戚起，光氣幻形，急急如律令。勅天願地方，律令夠彰，金身法，高龍玲瓏，天機運轉，萬法中藏，牛龍記起，三羅成東，元光法令，光氣龍形，急急如律令。勅神龍戚靈靈，電光火創形，龍獅虎紅道麒麟青紅光，六神通法靈，符龍法威靈，神兵伏急如律令。勅令。So basically the fu is now attuned, and the last step is to do the final linkage and infusing with our lineage power resources. So this is the tool to use, which we call the Ling Pai, the commanding plate. Okay, so after this step is done, okay, we will take this. Now it's time to link it to the incense and the energy on the altar. By circling clockwise 3 times and doing your heart spells and doing this, you activate this to sync with the incense that you just put up, and basically it will draw the energy with the from the altar and to here. Now the thing is officially done. So basically that's how you activate the fu, this fu right here. Now of course for the disciples and the new students and such, you will be kind of scared looking at this. There's a lot of work to learn. How can I be able to achieve this stage? It's so complicated. It's so brain frying. It's so hard, you know. But you know what? Guess what? It can be easy, and it can be as complicated as this. It can be even more complicated if you want. But the problem is how much is needed and how much you really need to get started, right? This is the complicated version of stuff that I'm showing you. But you know, you get there as you develop your skills and learn. Of course, no one is going to expect you to learn all these things at, like on day 1. Okay. Oh, by the way, just let me close the altar. Okay, close the altar. Thiên tế một cái sân sau đầu sông. Okay, now the altar is closed and back to normal. So I have skipped a lot of steps using the music instrument, just not to scare you guys off. But yeah, it can get very complicated, but it can get very simple too. Now for the newbies, when you're doing the Tsikfu, it can be as simple as open the altar and then burn your incense with the heart spells, and then take the fu that you have drawn, okay, and just do 3 times and then stomp the heart spells and infuse. That can be done too, but the thing is, how much power you have and how long your food is going to last, etc. There's a lot of factors to consider. So just to show you guys, like this, the purpose of this video is, first of all, for the reference for my disciples who are more advanced in the lineage, showing you how it's done and some more details explaining. Now the second thing I want to do is to show people that these food are not just paper. Your altar has the energy that you are inputting and cultivating daily into it, and now you're taking that daily cultivated essence to transfer to yourself and back to the food. And by doing this transaction, you are using your own cultivated stuff to stuff it back to the food, and now the food is for you to use. So if you never cultivate stuff to your own altar, your food is going to be useless because it has no power to do whatever. Even you can do all that moves and stuff that I'm doing, all the spells, it doesn't mean you have the power. The power is cultivated by yourself, and you can really know how much you put into the altar. If I teach you all the stuff and you can do all the stuff that I'm doing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you are as powerful as I am. Learning the method is not the thing. The most important thing is having the real daily cultivation, the daily work that you put into it, and that is what brings you the power. Now, after you have infused the power from you and to this and do all that stuff, then the food is fully activated for use. As you can see, it's not only the procedure of activating the food that makes the food very precious, it's also the amount of daily work or monthly, yearly work, annually work you put into your altar. And now you bring that essence back and shoot it back to the food, and now you can use these things. Not to forget that the more you use, you also need to do more to replenish, and also there's a work to save up more. You know, it's like money. You use them, it's gone. You use it, it's gone. So you need to keep on cultivating, replenishing, and doing a lot of work with your altar in order to have stuff to use. It's not as simple as most people think it is. So these food are loaded up with power, and they're not just a piece of paper with some writings that you can copy and expect it to work. Even I give you the whole book and stuff, or notes to copy, you're not going to get it to work because you lack the power behind it, all that work. So when you're learning and watching these videos, now you know why these things are so precious, and they're not just a piece of paper. There's like a whole theory and knowledge and cultivation and all that hard work behind every piece of stuff here. It's very, very amazingly complicated. But then, of course, if you want to learn, it's not impossible. So if you're interested in learning these magic too, feel free to comment below or contact us by email and ask, and we will get you going. So basically, to learn magic, it takes some time, but don't worry guys, even if you're not Chinese, you're not in Canada where I am, you can still learn. I teach worldwide, and everyone can learn by email. We have YouTube, we have other methods to contact you and stuff. So when you learn, you actually get all these nice teaching from private videos and emails and stuff, and we have some seafood that like my more senior disciples who learned from me for a while already, they will also help to guide you and teach you stuff. So you're in good hands if you're learning under our lineage. We have tons of people here to just handle your learning journey. So yeah, contact us if you want to learn, and don't forget to share, like, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. And stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.